D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com, student meteorologist. This is Hurricane Igor, right here, the eye, right here at Bermuda. The eye is now coming into Bermuda. The winds have been gusting very high in Bermuda, hurricane force at this time. There has been some damage, but you can see where the eye is, and the eye wall is definitely, in this image, would be going into the area right now, the eastern eye wall. When you're on the east side of a hurricane, it's usually the worst. You can have extremely high winds based on the amount of winds that are in the hurricane. You also can have isolated tornadoes and extreme heavy rainfall. So this is a look from the Bermuda Weather Service Bermuda radar. Here's the water vapor animation here. Here's Bermuda. You can see it's on the eastern side of that eye wall. It's a huge hurricane. The outer bands of the clouds are almost all the way out to Cape Cod. Huge, and it goes all the way east. And this is huge. And where it's moving to the north and northwest. If I was living up in these Canadian provinces, especially up here, I'd be on the lookout for possible effects from Igor. But Bermuda has taken a lashing. I'm sure First Light we will get more information on what actually happened, and we'll pass along to you what actually happened here in the country of Bermuda. But I just wanted to show some imagery and some information, and we'll take a look at the National Hurricane Center current plot. Here's the current location. It'll then hook to the right and start northeast movement and become extratropical by Tuesday or Wednesday out here off the Canadian provinces, and then hook back around as a massive low pressure system cuts off. So this is the projection. What I watch on the whole entire East Coast for the next couple of days, though, is the high waves and rip currents that this will generate. It's a huge storm, so it's generating a lot of waves and rip currents. Current information: it's a minimum hurricane at 31.9 north, 65.7 west. Movement is to north-northeast of 14, and like I said, minimum central pressure does not show up on here. That's weird. But anyways, back to what I was saying. We have hurricane warning for Bermuda, and this will move out of the way. Bermuda looks like by Monday morning it'll start moving out, and it'll get better off there. But it's taking a lashing at this current time, and it'll continue to take a lashing overnight here. And we definitely will bring you any information on damages and all that on liveweatherblogs.com tomorrow. Into our regular core of possible tropical systems, we have Julia, which is now moving, barely a tropical storm, now moving northeast, going to be out to sea. Igor is going to move out. Next problem has a high probability of 80% chance of development. Is here off 400 miles west-southwest of the Cape Verde Islands, and it's appeared to become a tropical depression. And it's going to move slowly to the northwest, and where it goes from there, we'll have to watch and see. We're going to have a pattern shift, it looks like, in the next week or two, that'll push the high that's out here further over, which may direct more storms here in normal October areas, which is the Caribbean, closer to the United States mainland. And if this gets into that area, this could definitely have an issue. But when this high that's out by where Julia is pushes to the west, that will allow storms closer to the United States, which could be more of an issue for the United States. Now we're going to take a look at severe weather aspects. We have a slight risk of some isolated severe weather here, Omaha up through Minneapolis, Wisconsin, Green Bay, Des Moines, back towards Denver. And this will be isolated. Hail and high winds will be the main threat. Isolated tornado, never can count that out, but hail has been a big issue in the Midwest, and with the transitioning seasons, I wouldn't be surprised to get some more hail and any storms that do develop, and beyond that, the winds. So the wind Davison risk factor has the winds shown at 70 miles an hour, the hail shown at 50 miles an hour, and 50%, not miles an hour. And the tornadic threat will be 10%. Not a really high tornadic threat. Now taking a look at the Roanoke Valley forecast, and then the Triad forecast. The Roanoke Valley forecast: 87 Monday, 84 Tuesday, isolated chance of thunderstorms on Wednesday, about 88, 90 on Thursday. We're going to be in a little bit of a warmer trend, a little bit above average, but that should calm down beginning next weekend when another cold front drops through. So as the jet stream stays north, we get this building high, which makes it a little warmer. And we're going to the Triad now. 89 Monday, 87 Tuesday, 90 Wednesday, 91 Thursday. So staying near 90 during the day and lows in the 60s at night. For your latest information, please stay with liveweatherblogs.com for the latest on Earl. This is D&D Davison, liveweatherblogs.com overnight edition. Thank you very much for watching. Special overnight edition.